And this is the Times Network mega exclusive. Now, yesterday we told you about the link between the Punjabi singer Sidhu Moosewala's murder and the threat to Salman Khan's life. And we told you how the Lawrence Bishnoi gang wanted to kill Salman Khan, and it was fate, in fact, that saved him. Today, we get you stunning disclosures that reveal a much bigger plot. Now, the Lawrence Bishnoi gang tried to kill Salman Khan not once, but on several occasions. Now, editor of Mirror Now, Nikunj Garg, spoke to the head of Delhi Police Special Cell, HGS Dhaliwal, who says that even other celebrities could be on the target of these gangs.
We have with us the man in the real, from the real life to the real life action, Mr. Hargobind Dhaliwal, the Special Commissioner of Special Cell of Delhi Police, the lead investigating arm of the Delhi Police, which is investigating this case from the side of Delhi Police at least. As I said in my introduction earlier, that at least 4 state police forces, at least 4 law enforcement agencies have now closely entangled in this investigation. Mr. Dhaliwal, welcome to the broadcast. How has this entire investigation moved in the direction of a threat to the Bollywood superstar, Mr. Salman Khan? Originally, as the viewers know and as we know, this is an investigation about the Punjabi singer Mr. Sidhu Moosewala's killings. And he was, of course, at least a budding Congress leader. So there was politics, and there was, a flourishing Punjabi industry singer. How has this moved in the direction of Mr. Salman Khan?
See, Nikunj, as you know that the mandate of Special Cell is to look after every angle for anti-terror and big crime, organized crime, which affects national capital region and especially Delhi. So as we all know that, most of this big crime which happens occasionally does have a echo or a resonance on the capital. So we try to move very proactively whenever anything big happens. So even in this case, we knew that there are implications for capital region, and we took police custody remand of the mastermind and who admitted. And we have also, we already had in our custody one of his active gang members already, and more arrests were made after that. So during interrogation, there have been, certain facts which are already in the domain previously too, and which have been highlighted about the threat you mentioned to a Bollywood personality. These 2 shooters, known to the person who was organizing this sitting overseas. So once that person was arrested, who is already highlighted, called Mahakal, and he's involved in previous cases also. So during his interrogation, our team was working very closely with Pune Rural Police Station, Pune Rural team, and the Mumbai Crime Branch also had come to jointly interrogate Lawrence Bishnoi. So during those interrogations, to the limited extent to which we can share is that there was corroboration of some of the facts which you mentioned.
Would it be right then, Mr. Dhaliwal, to say that it was not just one solitary attempt that they took on Mr. Salman Khan, but instead it was an ongoing operation?
Yes, it would be right to say that there was more than one credible attempt.
From the members of this gang, who are obviously not all of them can be in your custody, some of them you would be actively chasing, some of them would be lying dormant, some of them also would be probably not on your or other law enforcement agencies' radar at this point in time. Can we then say that this threat remains active for as long as at least the key operators of this gang or the people associated with them are either in the police custody or somehow, neutralized?
See, I would say that we have the key members actually, those who were the most active. But as we already know that there are international participants who are very closely working with them. And of course, they have many more people who have been involved with their gang over a period of time. Many of them are out on bail. Many of them would have not even surfaced, their names wouldn't have surfaced. For example, the recent example of this arrest in Pune itself, Mahakal. So his name had not surfaced much and then we suddenly find out that they were also the ones who were part of the so-called third module, which was part of killing of Siddhu Moosewala. In addition to the shooters from Punjab and Haryana, and this module was from Maharashtra, and we suddenly find that this is a very different kind of organized crime we are looking at.
There are certain more Bollywood personalities who were on the radar of this particular gang. Now, there are two questions. A, is that information correct? Can you share that information with us? And second, do you think that this is just limited to some kind of a personal vengeance or vendetta when they talk of a black buck revenge, etc., etc., or this is a clever ruse and the actual attempt is to target a very lucrative target which gangs or underworld has traditionally targeted, the Bollywood?
We really can't share too much, but yes, there could be more people who could be targeted. That is developing information, and of course, whatever is relevant, we will be sharing with Maharashtra police. And in fact, we have already facilitated them in the interrogation, and they've been participating with our teams.
A red corner notice has been issued against one of the key operatives who has absconded. How confident are you that you will actually be able to service or execute this red corner notice?
See, this red corner notice was issued on the request of Punjab police, and I'm sure they will take it to their logical conclusion.
So you heard that exclusive conversation with the Delhi Police Special Cell Chief there. Now, Mirror Now's Sandeep also spoke to Maharashtra Law and Order ADG KK Sarangal over the probe related to Salman threat case and the Siddhu Moosewala murder case. Now, the top cop has said that they're verifying information that has been shared by Siddhesh Kamble, the sharpshooter who has been arrested in Pune.
What do you have to say in regards of the arrest being made? What is the progress as of now?
See, we have made an arrest, and Mahakal is in our custody till 20th. So we are interrogating him, and investigation is continuing. We'll update you when we are done with it. So let us wait for some more time.
There are information like he had connection with Salman Khan and there was a recce being done and the shooters were in fact here outside. What do you have to say in regards to this?
No, I'm not aware about these shooters, but yeah, there's some information. It was already in public domain that they had targeted this gentleman. That will verify.
The Maharashtra police is also there in Delhi and will also take the statement of Bishnoi. So far, what has appeared in the statement?
No, as of now, I cannot tell, but yeah, our team is there. They are trying to investigate this angle also. As of now, I don't have any information because they are still there and they might have been interrogating him.
In regards of Siddhu Moosewala case, there are findings wherein Mahakal has accepted that he was in constant touch and in fact he was being briefed about Moosewala's killing 7 days ago.
Yeah, he had some information, but that is subject to verification. So we are doing that.